everyone.
Hello.
We hope that you've all had a good week. Mitch was
Yes.
a bit disappointed that the promised snow was barely more than a flutter, really.
That thick.
But he did get out to play in it. It's certainly been cold and quite icy, so I hope when you're out for your daily walk, you're all staying safe. Also hope you've been managing to practice some of your breathing exercises, and we'll be doing some more this evening. And what else do we want to say? Just hope you're all well, hope you're all happy, and I hope your singing is helping to keep your spirits up. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Hello everybody, welcome to this week's rehearsal. We're going to work on the songs that we've already started this term so far. So we're going to give The Amazing Grace, How Sweet the Sound a go, along with a bit more work on Drunken Sailor, and then also I Can See Clearly Now, which is going to be our virtual choir first attempt at a recording. So before we do that, let's do a little bit of warming up. A little bit of back crawl to get your shoulders relaxed, maybe a little bit of front crawl. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and then just drop them down and get yourself in a nice upright position so that you've got lots of capacity in your lungs, your abdomen is nice and relaxed. Wendy's going to do some breathing exercises for you in a moment. So before we do that, let's just do a yawn and a stretch. And then just work on those face muscles. Let's do pumpkin face and prune face and pumpkin face and prune face. Let's just do a little bit of sirening as well. Remember, that's the sound like an ambulance siren, something like that, and we're just going to slide it up and down a few times. So using a sound. Pick wherever's comfortable for you. You don't have to do the same pitch as me. You can go higher or lower. Keep it as smooth as you can. Try not to jump. I always end up with a little jump just when I get a little bit tense. Give it another go. Okay, now over to Wendy.
I just wanted to remind you about our breathing challenge. So remember, we're going to take a very deep breath right down into the base of our lungs, and then we're going to hiss out through sort of clenched teeth, if you like, but as relaxed as possible. We're hissing out and counting as many as we can. Now, as I said before, it doesn't need to be seconds. You can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your head, or if you've got somebody else in the house that's happy to do it for you, then go for it. So let's just have a quick practice. Now, that was nowhere like my best, but I'm on camera and under a bit of pressure. But what you're trying to do is just keep a steady pace if you can, so that you're evening out your breath so that you've got some left right until the end. I hope that helps, and I'll look forward to hearing how you're all doing. Thanks. We're just going to revisit the breath control that we were practicing last week as a warm-up. So if you remember, we did a and worked our way through the vowel sounds. And it's just about practicing where you need to take a breath at the beginning, and if you can work up to not taking a breath at all and holding on to the last note for 5 counts if you can. So we're just going to work our way through. So are we ready? You'll find that getting easier each time you practice.
It turns out that we as a choir are really on trend. So if you were watching the inauguration of Joe Biden last Wednesday, you will have heard Garth Brooks singing Amazing Grace, and obviously that's the song that we're doing at the moment. So we're going to do our best inauguration performance of Amazing Grace. The tune that we did a couple of weeks ago, it was now, with those slight variations. And we're going to give it our best inauguration performance. So you need to grab your microphone, grab something suitable. I've got our remote control. And we're not going to sing the words, we're just going to sing Da. And we're going to just try and make sure that we get nice, smooth and really a powerful performance just to warm our vocal cords up. Okay, take it away, Tim. Time. Really hold on to those lovely smooth notes and take a nice breath where you can. Don't worry about too much about where at the moment. It's amazing how holding a microphone brings the diva out. Hope it made a difference to your performance. Last week we did some work on How Sweet the Sound, which is the partner song to Amazing Grace. So we can sing Amazing Grace, the tune that we know, and then the partner song goes alongside it. But that partner song can also be done as a round, and we did it as a round last week. So we're going to do that again. We're going to show you the a cappella recording again. So if you remember, it was in unison for the first time, and then it goes into parts, and you can follow whichever of my recordings you want to. So you can start with the first one or join in a bit later. If you look on Google Drive, then I've got the words and also the music there, so you can download it if you want to have a look at that.
Amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I was lost but now I'm found, now I'm found. I was lost but now I'm found, now I'm found. I was blind but now, oh now I see. I was blind now I see. Amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, was lost but now I'm found. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, was lost but now I'm found. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, was lost but now I'm found. grace, amazing grace, amazing grace. How sweet the sound, amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace. How sweet the sound, amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace. How sweet the sound, amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace. How sweet the sound, amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace. How sweet the sound, amazing grace, amazing grace, amazing grace. How sweet the sound.
So the second way in which we are really on trend is doing sea shanties. So apparently on TikTok there's a real craze for doing various sea shanties and traditional songs. One of them is called Wellerman, which I managed to pick up, and it's quite a fun one. So maybe we'll learn that one day. Anyway, let's stick with Drunken Sailor. We'll give it another go. I'm going to teach you the third riff today. So let's just remind ourselves of the first two. So it's, what shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? Early in the morning. That's the first one. And then there's drunken sailor, drunken sailor, drunken sailor, early in the morning. Okay, so those are the two we already learnt. Now this last one is a little harder. Okay, so just listen to start with. It goes like this. La 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 la. Okay, we'll do it. We'll go round and round 3 or 4 times. Okay, and la 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 it's a little bit higher, so for some of you that might be a bit of a stretch, so you may choose not to do this one when we actually sing the song. Let's do it one more time. And la 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 la. Okay, so let's give the song a go. We're going to do just verse 1 and verse 2. So what should we do with the drunken sailor, and then put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. We'll do verse, chorus, go back to the beginning, and you can just do whatever you want. Sing the verse, the chorus as traditional, or you can have a go with the riffs. I'm just going to do straight through to start with, and then I'll riff it the second time through. Okay. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? Early in the morning. Drunken sailor, drunken sailor, drunken sailor, early in the morning. La 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 la, 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 That was the end. I lost count a little bit doing those riffs. So good, I hope you enjoyed that, managed to mix it up a little bit as we went. We're going to just revise a few things around I Can See Clearly Now, which is the song that we're going to record on our virtual choir recording. We've got some backing tracks for you to practice to, and then there'll also be the ones that you will record to when you do your recording. So for this week, we're just going to revise a few things so that we can get the best recording possible. And the first thing is in the verses is at the end of each line, you don't really want to hold on to the last word for too long. It's fairly short and the whole verse is quite sort of bouncy and gentle. So let's have a go at that, and I'll just try and bring you off at the end of the first 3 lines. It is basically. So it's not blind, it's blind. So just quite a natural pace, I suppose, really, without any conscious holding of the notes. Right, so the end of each verse, you've got the different parts. So let's just remind the sopranos of those. Sopranos, it's going to be a bright, bright, bright sunshiny day. And again, it's going to be a bright, bright, bright sunshiny day. Okay, now the altos. It's going to be a bright, bright sunshiny day. It's going to be a bright, bright sunshiny day. Okay, and then the baritones, so it's from the same place. It's going to be a bright, bright sunshiny day. It's going to be a bright, bright sunshiny day. Okay, so now the look all around section, remember that's full volume, really positive. Blue skies, so it's look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. That note skies we're actually going to hold on the same note. I think in the past we've sort of done a little run down, but listen and you'll see that on the recording it's a held note. And then with the look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies, you can take a breath after that. And then there's 2 R's, so you can take a breath, so breath, breath, and then ooh, and then you can take a breath at the end of that. We'll go through all that and I'll sign it to show what we're doing, and we'll perhaps do it a couple of times, Tim. We'll probably have to stop in between. So 3, 4. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. Breath, breath, breath. Okay. Should we do that one more time? 3, 4. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. Breath, breath, breath. Okay, and then we're back into the verse and the end with the repeats at the end. All of what you will need to be sing will be on your backing track, just your part, so you'll just be able to sing along to that. So it should be easy. sure it will be. Well done. Oh, and now, so what we're going to do now is the a cappella recording with all the different parts, so you can join in with that now.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Think I can make it now, the pain has gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day.
So I hope you're feeling quite confident with I Can See Clearly Now. We've put the recordings for the different parts on Google Drive so you can have a practice. We'll leave actually thinking about the recording and how we're going to record until next time, and then we'll get to grips with that once you're feeling confident with your parts. So that's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. Those of you who are with us live on Wednesday, we look forward to seeing you maybe on Zoom at 7 o'clock. Otherwise, have a good week, and we'll be in touch next week through our next rehearsal. Bye everybody.